my topic this week
You
is
sound excited.
the conforming loan limit is being increased. So there's Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. There are two, in my opinion, they're the most ideal, perfect scenario mortgage. If you think of it, for anybody that thinks the mortgage is perfect, it's conforming loan limits conforming loans are the nuts and bolts, the basic 30-year fixed principal and interest. There's an opportunity to not have any PMI if you have 20% equity. If you have a mortgage, it's the mortgage that you ultimately want to get to. So if you do a first-time home buyer loan, or let's say you buy a starter house with a FHA mortgage that has PMI on it, or a low down payment mortgage, at some point you are going to either one, sell that house and want to buy your next house with a conforming loan, because it's the most affordable mortgage payment when it comes down to it, budget wise. Or if you buy a house and you think you're going to be there for a long time, you eventually want to refinance into a conforming loan. If you buy a house with a low down payment conforming loan, at some point the mortgage insurance that comes with the property, with the loan, if you put a low down payment down, will fall off once you get to a certain equity position, which is 20%. Mm-hmm. So conforming loans are like the sweet spot. That's where people want to be at some point throughout their home ownership life cycle. This loan limit is a very important topic, because if your financing goes above the loan limit, it turns into jumbo financing, or a higher rate, or sometimes, because jumbo loans not always have higher rates. They're very competitive rates. But the requirement, if you're going to go above the limit, some of the requirements are you have to have reserves. You have to have a higher than average credit score. You have to be a very low risk buyer. Yeah. And not everybody falls into that ability to do that. For a long time, I was working off of a loan limit of at one point it was like 454, I think, or 452, and then they bumped it up to 460 something. Most recently, within the last 30 days, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac has introduced their increasing the loan limit from those $400,000 numbers to now they're going to bump it up to 647 in Rhode Island, national. Across the board. And then there are some places like cities like Hawaii, San Francisco, Boston, New York, where the conforming loan limit is higher than normal, wherever the average is. So for me, this is huge news, because I can avoid having to do a jumbo loan while still helping somebody purchase their house. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac say that they're going to introduce this nationally across the board in 2022. Yeah. Movement Mortgage is one of the benefits of working with a company like Movement is that we've been able to get permission ahead of the national release to be able to do these conforming loan limits earlier.